So in this video I wanted to introduce Brains2.io. So for those who are unfamiliar with the game, Brains.io is and has been a very popular IO game. And if we take a look here, Brains.io brings you to this IO game maker engine, and this game was created by what I believe to be the owner of the game making engine, and he made this game. And the source of the game is public. It's open source, so people can see how the game was made. There's quite a few people playing the game right now, and they just recently came out with Brains2.io, which, as you can see, has far different graphics than the first one. And this is far more appealing to me, if you ask me. The main mechanic that has been added into the Brains2.io game is jumping. So you can jump over objects now. And if we just take a look around the game, you got the chat box. We got the player count of the zombies versus the humans. And they give you graphics quality options, how to scale the UI, how big you want the menus and whatnot to be. And similar to Brains.io, they have the shop again, and it looks like a few different weapons here. I don't have any points, so we can't test out any of the weapons at the moment, but I'm assuming the game runs similar to Brains.io, where you use these items in the shop to move weapons around in the map so that you can have a higher chance of surviving against the zombies when you're a human. Okay, so it looks like actually I also really like the chat bubbles too, so you don't have to constantly look down here. That's really cool. Alright, it looks like a new round is going to be starting here, so which is great timing here, so that we can test it out. Alright, so I don't have any points again, so I'm just going to close that menu out. My name is White now, so which identifies me as a survivor, or a human, I should say. So I'm just going to go in this house here. And as we can see here, these guys were trying to move that sink there over to here so that they would have the better chance of surviving. Looks like it looks like you can jump up here too. I'm not sure how, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so he's moving the bathtub in there, which is interesting. Looks like we got just about a minute left before the zombies are let loose. Okay, so if we do click, we can, looks like, kind of move stuff with more force. So if we want to block a doorway or whatnot, we can do that. I still haven't found a great place to hide. I don't know how those guys got up there, but maybe that's some popular form. He didn't like when I moved that couch there. It's hilarious, but for the sake of trying to survive a little longer, I'm gonna push that couch out, which normally I don't do that. I like to be a team player, but I thought that was hilarious. I had to, so I'm gonna move that couch back over here. And I think the goal here is simply to push against anyone who's trying to push the couch in, but oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, I am a zombie. Okay, so that's how you identify who is a zombie. The zombies are randomly picked, and you have higher speed, far more speed than the humans, so I'm not sure how to get those guys again up there, but let's see if I can try to... Oh, he got way up on the tree, which is really cool. I have no idea how they're doing that again. That guy's on the building. I'm not sure if it's some sort of glitch, but the goal of the game is for the humans to survive for as much time is in the timer there. It looks like it started off around 2 minutes and it goes down to 0. If you get to 0, you get more points. Okay, so you accumulate points faster if you're a human and you are surviving the entire rounds. A nice place to hide would be in a bush, actually, too. And I think it's always important to communicate with people. You can close the chat box as well, but communicating with your teams to try to, get the other team as quick as possible. Okay, so there's a guy. Looks like he has a gun, but I'm not certain that the gun can... Okay, so it pushes the zombies back, which is what it looks like. It doesn't actually hurt them or, something like that, but... Okay. Looks like there's 2 humans left. And it looks like the one human won. Alright, well, just to recap this video, this particular game here, the new version of Brains.io, can be found at brains2.io, which is spelt BRAAINS number 2.io. And I will include the link in the description of the video as well.